Hello, welcome back to my channel. Amy here. Today I have a book haul for y'all. I did some Barnes & Noble shopping, some online shopping, and some Second and Charles shopping. So yeah, let us start off with my Amazon buys. I fell in love with the Cursed Merman series. As you know, if you follow me, you know what I'm talking about. It's merman, male romance stories where we have relationship with humans and mermen. So I ordered, when Hunting the Merman came out, I decided to place my order as well for Escaping the Merman. These are by Aramis Jordan. Loved both of these books. I actually think the second one is my favorite because I really fell in love with these two characters and just their relationship. It was like a hate to love kind of relationship between these two, and I don't know, it really drew me in. This one's really good as well. This is Ariane and Fernando's story. Sorry, y'all, Bella's back in the litter box. I don't know what it is about me filming videos now and her getting in the litter box. Is it close to that time already? Oh, it is. So she's gonna probably try to distract me during this video. It's not gonna work. She's not gonna get it. But anyway, I wanted to support Aramis and buy both these books to have them on my shelf. Absolutely loved both of them. If you haven't tried it out, I advise giving it a go. Just keep an open mind when you're reading it. It's really fascinating. The story just behind it all is really, really good. The writing's really good. Yeah, so congratulations, Aramis, on both these wonderful books. So Escaping the Merman is the first one in the series, and it says, a handsome sailor who thinks he's straight and a beautiful merman driven by desire. And then Hunting the Merman, a brooding captain seeking revenge, a gorgeous merman who takes as good as he gives. So yeah, I've already read both of these, absolutely loved them, had to have them on my shelf. I might have mentioned this before that I might have possibly ordered The Nanny by Jilly McMillan. I did, and it came in. Really excited to get to this one. I listened to a podcast where Jilly talked about this book, and I just fell in love with her as the author. And the ladies that do this podcast just done a fantastic job. It's Bent Biblio's podcast. Go check it out. Follow them on Instagram. Binge all their episodes. You won't be sorry. If you're looking for a good book podcast, I recommend them highly. I'll put their link down below for you. So yeah, this is The Nanny by Jilly McMillan. Ruth Ware has a little blurb that says dark, twisty, and full of characters you'll love to hate. Looks like we're going back to 1987. Hannah is a nanny for the Holt family. She left without a trace. Devastating 7-year-old Jo. Haunted by the loss of the woman she loved more than anyone, Jo grew up blaming her beautiful, aristocratic mother, Virginia. 30 years later, in the wake of tragedy, Jo returns to her faded childhood home and is forced to confront her troubled relationship with Virginia. Suddenly, Jo finds herself questioning everything and learns one by one that her childhood recollections may not be what they seem. Who loves her? Who doesn't? And what really happened on that hot summer evening all those years ago. I recently read I Know You Know by Jilly McMillan. I had it's been sitting on my TBR shelf for a really long time, so I finally picked it up. You'll hear more about it in my wrap up. I did like it, but I'm anxious to get to this one. Then I picked up Good Girl Bad Blood by Holly Jackson. This is the sequel to A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. I'm really excited to get to this one because it's in like a podcast form, which is like, I've learned, kind of like my absolute favorite. So we're back with Pip again. Pip is not a detective anymore. With the help of Robbie, she released a true crime podcast about the murder case they saw together last year. Though the podcast went viral, Pip insists that her sleuthing days are behind her. But when someone she knows goes missing and the police won't do anything, Pip has no choice but to investigate. But I'm really, really super, super excited to get to this one. Love me a podcast and a book. I mentioned this one in one of my recent new release videos. I don't remember which one. It must have been September. I think this came out in September. This is All Eyes on Her by L.E. Flynn. An edge of your seat, stay up all night, read. Don't believe everything you read. Make up your own mind about it. You heard the story on the news. A girl and a boy went into the woods. The girl carried a picnic basket. The boy wore bright yellow running shoes. The girl found her way out, but the boy never did. All Eyes on Her is told from the perspective of everyone but Tabby herself, as the people in her life string together the events that led Tabby to that cliff. If I'm remembering correctly, I think like everyone thinks that she's done it. She did something to the boy that she was with. I don't know. I'm not going to read any further, but it just drew my attention. And when I saw it, I picked it up. I also picked up Bunny by Mona Awad. This has kind of always been in the back of my mind. Like I wanted to check it out. I never read All's Well by her as well. It just didn't seem like the story. I don't know. It was something about it that just wasn't doing it for me in the synopsis. But I've always been intrigued about this because I heard everyone say that it's like the weirdest thing you will ever read. So I'm intrigued. I wanna know what happens in this story. It says, we were just these innocent girls in the night trying to make something beautiful. We nearly died. We very nearly did, didn't we? Don't really know much more than the fact that people have said it's very weird. I do know we're following a group of girls. They call themselves, or they call each other, Bunny. I think we're following one particular girl that was maybe not in their group, but then gets invited to, it says everything changes when Samantha receives an invitation to the Bunny's fabled smut salon and finds herself inexplicably drawn to their front door, ditching her only friend Ava in the process. Yeah, kind of like a Mean Girls vibe is what I've heard, but on the weird side. I don't know. But I'm very intrigued about this book. This book was actually, I actually put this on my TBR wish list because Riley Sager had talked about it, I believe, on Twitter, like maybe last year sometime. I think it was last year sometime. He tweeted about this book. This is It Will Just Be Us by Joe Kaplan. He was saying how, you know, like it was very haunting and like spooky. I was feeling the spookiness when I decided to pick this up because, you know, it's October. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this one into the mix of what I want to read in October. I've already filmed my TBR. You've already seen it. I don't even know if that TBR is going to actually go down. I don't know what I'm going to feel. It's already October 2nd when I'm filming this, and I haven't read anything yet. So I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen, but this says, dazzling, a bracing, surreal world in which the passage of time may herald the greatest horror of all. A terrifying new gothic horror novel about two sisters in a haunted house that never sleeps. It's a very long synopsis. I don't want to read too much into it. But yeah, when Riley Sager talked about it on Twitter, I immediately wrote it down. And it seems to have all the haunting house kind of vibes. It does say perfect for fans of Shirley Jackson's We Have Always Lived in the Castle, which I did read that one. I wasn't like totally fascinated with it, but it was a very intriguing, very good read. So yeah, so we'll see. I don't know. And now for my second in Charles haul, I of course picked up some more Walking Dead graphic novels. I got let's see, I got number 4, 5, 6, and 7. This is volume 4 is The Heart's Desire. Don't know where we're gonna be in that one. Then volume 5 is The Best Defense. Volume 6, This Sorrowful Life. Rick's looking very sorrowful here. And then volume 7, this is The Calm Before. So this is Lori, when Lori was pregnant. So yeah, so we're gonna get to see what happens to Lori. Are we gonna follow the show? Is it gonna be different? What's gonna happen? I love getting these at Second and Charles because they were only like $6.50 to $6.95 I paid for these each, and they're about 20 bucks a piece, like at Barnes and Nobles or even on Amazon. So yeah, so when I go to Second and Charles, I definitely head over to where the Walking Dead comics are and pick me up some more. Since I've been enjoying them so much, I decided to pick up, 4 of them when I usually I just got like 2 the last time, or 3, because I didn't know if I was gonna really like them. But I've really been enjoying it. Really been like, I like to see the difference between the show and the comics and how the characters differ and such. It's just fascinating to me, and I like to see, like if the story it kind of takes us about the same, but things happen a little bit differently. I don't know, I love it. This one drew me in. The cover drew me in. It's just like a long dark road where like it's just blackness and just see the headlights of the car down the road. This is called The Passenger. This is by Lisa Lutz. Yeah, it drew me in. It's a Target Club pick. Sorry. It was like $2.95, and I like the cover. I read the back and I was like, okay, yeah, this sounds really good. Disappearing is the easy part. With her husband's corpse still warm at the bottom of the stairs, Tanya DuBois has to go on the run again. When the police figure out that she doesn't officially exist, they'll start asking questions she can't answer. It says, in tradition of Gone Girl and The Girl on the Train, the passenger's scorching pace, unforgettable heroine, and ingenious plot will keep you turning pages deep into the night toward a stunning conclusion that will quite simply blow you away. So, I don't know. It sounded fun. I was like, let's do it. And then I found a whole section of Jilly McMillan books, so I picked up What She Knew, because I actually had this one like on my TBR wish list. I call it my wish list because I don't have it yet. That's my TBR show, but my wish list is like on Amazon. So I had this on there, so I was like, ooh, it was $6.95. So I picked it up. It's quite a little chunker here, but this one sounded really good. I think she might have mentioned this on the podcast. I don't know. I don't remember. Completely addictive, a nail-biting, sleep-depriving, brilliant read. Rachel Jenner is walking in a Bristol park with her 8-year-old son Ben when he asks if he can run ahead. It's an ordinary request on an ordinary Sunday afternoon, and Rachel has no reason to worry until Ben vanishes. But yeah, another Jilly McMillan on my shelf. Also got me a bookmark. I love these bookmarks with the like ribbon instead of the strings, because the strings fly off. I have another one of these that they used to sell these at Barnes and Nobles, but they don't anymore. But they do have them at Second and Charles, and every time I go I want to pick me one up, but I never do. So I got me the letter A this time, and this was $3.99. So I picked that up. And then the last thing I got was the 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle. This has always intrigued me, kind of been in the back of my mind. I never like really put it on my TBR wish list, but every time I see it, I always pick it up, and I'm like, this just sounds really intriguing. This was $8.50. It says winner of the Costa First Novel Award, the most intended bestseller of the year, twists together a mystery of such unexpected creativity it will leave readers guessing until the very last page. The rules of Blackheath. Evelyn Hardcastle will be murdered at 11 p.m. There are 8 days and 8 witnesses for you to inhabit. We will only let you escape once you tell us the name of the killer. Understood? Let's begin. Evelyn Hardcastle will die every day until Aidan Bishop can identify her killer. Every day until Aidan Bishop can identify her killer and break the cycle. But every time the day begins again, Aidan wakes up in the body of a different guest, and some of his hosts are more helpful than others. So yeah, we have like this woman that just keeps dying every day, and then this other character who is trying to figure out who done it, and she will continue to die until he figures it out. I don't know. It's always kind of intrigued me, so I picked it up for $8.50. All right, y'all. There we have it. Everything I bought in September. Super excited to put these on my TBR shelf where I cannot fit any more books, but that's okay. Let me know in the comments down below if you have read any of these books, and let me know what books you might have picked up in the month of September. What's on your TBR wish list? All the things down below. Let's have a chat. Thank y'all so much for watching. As always, hope you're all doing well out there, staying safe. Hugs from me all around y'all, and I will see y'all again very soon in another video. Bye y'all.